thank you very much for accepting our invitation, the invitation that you received from the Department of Management and Marketing, as well as the Centre for Pacific Learning, Teaching and Research. Auckland is known as the biggest city in terms of Polynesian people in the world. It has 13.7% of its population from the Pacific Islands. It is a diverse community reflecting numerous people across the Pacific. Unitec is a microcosm of that, and we pride ourselves in the fact that at Unitec we have also about 13% of our student population from the Pacific Islands. This session today is about the voice of the Pacific people. It is about us understanding, amidst the elections are taking place, about Auckland Super City, what are those challenges that the Pacific people are dealing with? What are the issues and concerns that they have? And how do they engage with the Super City agenda? These are the things that we need to discuss. This is the place where we give voice to that 13.7% of the Auckland population from the Pacific Islands. I'm now going to hand you over to the Master of Ceremonies that will introduce our esteemed colleagues on the panel. And Fa'a Nana Ifisu Collins will be introducing and taking charge of today's events. And we're looking forward to a fantastic debate with a fantastic panel that we have in front of us. Thank you, Ifisu.
Thank you, Joyce. Thank you very much. Folks, I just wanted to welcome you on behalf of the panel. Good to have the panel here. I'll introduce them to you in just a moment. Can I just ask that people make sure that their phones are off at the moment, please? I know some of you are busy campaigning at the moment, but if you could just hold off taking those calls for just a little while. And yeah, we'll be taking questions from the audience as well. We'll be inviting people to participate in the discussion. So if there's a burning question at some stage, indicate to us or to me at least, by raising your hand, and we'll try and take your question at that time. One of the biggest issues that came up when the Super City was announced was how Pacific people would be heard. How will our voice be heard? And right across radio stations, especially Pacifica radio stations, there was a call for the need to be represented. And so that's what we're going to be talking about today. How are we going to be heard? And you've heard in the introduction already that that's one of the big challenges that we face. At the end of this week, we would have elected a mayor, 20 councillors, and people to sit on 21 local boards. So it's important that our people have a chance to meet those people, to have their say, and to ensure that their voices, their concerns are heard. So today's discussion is going to be a coffee table format. We want you to relax a bit. I'm certainly going to relax quite a bit, which will mean I might throw in some curly ones at some stage and see if we can get some laughter going too, because it wouldn't be a Pacific Forum without some laughter. I'm going to introduce the panel now, and I'm going to go from my left to right and then to the middle. Our first panellist is Vui Margoshi, who's well known to the Pacific community. He's currently the National Manager of the Ministry of Pacific Island Affairs based at the Manukau office. Vui has a long history of involvement in central government politics, with 12 years as an MP and 4 years as a Cabinet Minister. Please welcome Vui Margoshi. Alfred Ngaro is also a candidate at the moment, standing for council. He has extensive experience in governance roles, from school boards of trustees to regional committees with the Auckland DHB, Auckland City Council and select work and advisory groups. He's a recent recipient of the Sir Peter Blake Emerging Leader Award for his community involvement in that era. He's standing in the Maunga Kiakia Tamaki Ward for Councillor and is representing citizens and ratepayers. Please welcome Alfred Ngaro. Kia ora. Our next panellist is Besio Ahoni Sitia. Besio is Samoan born and New Zealand raised with over 20 years experience working with local grassroots communities, in particular Pacific communities. Besia's community involvement includes coordinating the Otara Gambling Action Group and advocacy against problem gambling and alcohol venues. She's currently the Pacific Manager of Mapu Maya Services, the Pacific unit of the Problem Gambling Foundation of New Zealand, and she's standing for the local community board in Manurewa under the ABC A Better Choice umbrella. Welcome, Besia. After completing her diploma in Human Resources Management, Leela is now completing her last 3 papers for the Bachelor of Business Management Human Resources, very clever, and also completing some graduate diploma studies. Leela has recently started her own business, Classic, people focusing on training and development in the workplace. She's been a member of the Unitec staff for 11 years, holding admin roles, teaching and management. Her parents are from Savaya Lefanga and Samatau Falealili, and Leela is a mother of 4 and grandmother of 1. That's fantastic. Please welcome Leela Taulapiu. And our final panellist is Dr. Fotu Fisiahi. Dr. Fisiahi is Tongan and joined Unitec as postgraduate lecturer, Pacific Centre for Learning, Teaching and Research earlier this year after completing 2 years research with the Faculty of Business at AUT University. His PhD was awarded by the Faculty of Commerce at the University of Wollongong, New South Wales, Australia in 2006. He's a former employee of the Government of Tonga, where he worked for the Ministry of Labour, Commerce and Industries for 20 years and 6 months before migrating to New Zealand in search for a better education. Interestingly, he's currently observing the likely impact of the Super City on the socio-economic well-being of Pacific peoples in the Auckland region. Please welcome Dr. Fisiahi. Awesome. The panellists are aware that we had some key questions emailed to them, and they're going to speak to those questions, speak about them, and then we'll mix up exactly who we go to each time after the first questions.